We welcome you to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School as we bring you high school basketball today. A boys game as Erskine Academy in to take on your Gardiner Tigers. Hello, buddy. I'm Rob Munzing. I'm joined here by Gary Verhill, Dick Layton on stats, Bill Hasty doing our camera, Beth Munzing running our scoreboard, and Chris Wheeler doing our production. Rivals in here today, Gary. An early start to this one is scheduled for 1 o'clock, but going early. Want to let folks know Facebook is being problematic again today. Go to www.munzingmediasports.com to be able to watch today's game, or YouTube or Boxcast. Facebook not cooperating with us today. Gary, the matchup.
Yeah, we got the Erskine Eagles in here today, Rob. Erskine Eagles, a Class B school with a 4-4 record, and they've got some great athletes on this team. I look for this to be a pretty evenly matched team, although the Tigers may have a little more momentum going the way they've been playing lately. Erskine has won 3 of their last 4 games, and their scoring is shared by 3 outside people on the outside. You can look for Carter Elmer, and there's 3 or 4 guys on there. Apple, one of the other scorers, and it should be a fairly decent game. Meanwhile, the Erskine girls are out to playing Gardiner girls out to Erskine Academy, and that one's going on at 1 also. Now for your Tigers, who are 4-3, number 8 in Class A North, and they had a big win here Thursday night, which a lot of you probably watched, over Scout Higgin, which was one heck of a game, and we had some real great performers there. Brady Elliott. It's hard to talk to you about how much teamwork this Tiger team has, because they play so well together, and you never know what player that night's going to be high scorer. You've got Brady Elliott, Brady Peacock, Braden Elliott. Watch out for Trace Moody from the outside with his 3-point shooting. And the freshman, Colin McCormick, has been putting on some big shoes and coming in and taking some spots when people were getting foul trouble. And he played a heck of a game on Thursday night. So I look for this to be, I don't know, it should go keep pace pretty well till halftime. And it looks like the Tigers might have a little bit taller team here, but we'll see how the Erskine Eagles face up against the Class A Gardiner Tigers here.
So winding down, as we said, an early start. Let the folks know that are trying to watch on Facebook. We're putting a note out there. You should go to munzingmediasports.com. We'll make sure that's working for you as well. And we're getting ready, winding down here. Yeah, just 1 ear today. That's all. 1 ear. We'll only hear in 1 ear today. That way Chris can talk to us, let us know when we're having the replays. So going over that with Gary. Also, you can watch on YouTube. That's the other place to watch as well. So getting set for announcements. We'll have Nate Stubbett doing the announcements here today. And we'll bring up Nate's mic as soon as he's set to go. Again, we have no control over what happens on Facebook. It's just they change their setup all the time, and it causes us untold problems, it seems. But we always have a backup plan and able to execute. That's why we send the game out to multiple sites. Kind of a small crowd in here on a Saturday, and of course, part of the problem is they're starting 20 minutes early, Gary, and folks that are planning to come to a 1 o'clock game are going to walk in, and it's going to be second quarter. So,
well, that's one problem too, Rob. And the other problem is they're also starting a girls' game at 1 o'clock out to Erskine Academy. So
crowd split, yeah.
Yeah. So which is I don't understand that, and I've talked to so many people that agree with me. why they don't play 1 at 1 and 1 at 4 or
Right.
1 at 6 and have both communities fill the gyms at both places. Only benefits the Boosters Club and the school.
Okay, let's go to Nate Stubbett.
Erskine Academy and your home team, Gardiner Tigers. I ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times while in attendance at today's game. Anyone who is heckling officials or outwardly complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing players, fans, spectators, or otherwise displaying poor sportsmanship may be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. I would also ask that no spectators are permitted on the gym floor at any time during the game or at halftime. And as always, no noisemakers are allowed at inside events at Gardiner Area High School. Before introducing the players, I would like to take a moment to recognize our officials. Across the state of Maine, there is a shortage of officials in every sport. We are grateful for the officials that we have here today. Without them, there would be no event for our kids. If you are interested in becoming an official, please contact your school's athletic director for more information. Thank you. And now, the starters for the visiting Erskine Academy Eagles. Number 24, Landon Blodgett. Number 20, Emmett Apple. Number 14, Wyatt Mishu. Number 13, Gavin Fanjoy. And number 31, Carter Ulmer. Erskine Academy is coached by Mitch Donor and assisted by Andy York, Cody Bentley, Adam Haskell, and Doran Stout. And now, the starters for your Gardiner Tigers. Number 1, Anthony Rivera. Number 3, Brady Peacock. Number 4, Braden Elliott. Number 10, Trace Moody. And number 11, Brady Atwater. Gardiner is coached by Aaron Toman and assisted by Charlie Lawrence, Jordan Hersom, CJ Elliott, and Seth Hasty. The officials for today's game.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Tip-off from Gardiner after this.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learn so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Set for the tip-off. Rob Munsing, Gary Verhill, Dick on stats. Beth Munsing doing the graphics today. Chris Wheeler, the production. Bill Hasty on our camera.
Crowd still trickling in here.
Yeah, they'll be in for a surprise when they get here.
The first quarter will be over. Well, we're going to only be about 13 minutes off, so.
So set for the tip. Erskine in their blue going left to right on your screen. Tigers in the home whites. Tigers control it. Elliott. Braden was Capsa Pizza Player of the Game the other night for a great performance. Had 17 points, steals, assists. Just had a great all-around game for the Tigers.
That was one of his better games we've seen, especially this year, Rob.
Erskine comes out in man. Peacock got it, kicks. Atwater with a long three. In and out, won't go. Rebounds loose. I think it's going to be Tiger ball. Yeah, good call. They got it. Trail official came in, had a better angle on it. Good partnership there with the officials.
Only 2 here today, though.
Yeah, busy day around the state of Maine here for basketball here. Rivera. Anthony had a good game the other night as well for the Tigers. Atwater wants to take it in, goes in strong, rolls at home, Brady. Atwater, the thing with Brady, got to stay out of foul trouble, Gary. He's had foul trouble the last couple of games. He wants to make plays so much that sometimes he'll have that reach-in foul, a bump foul on a rebound or something like that. Got to be smarter here because they need his offense in the game. He's a tremendous offensive player for the Tigers.
We got to. That call's going to be on Trace Moody. That's going to be Trace's first foul.
Yeah, Trace, another one's got to be careful as well. Held outside now by Fanjoy. He's looking for the cutter through. Mitch Dona, veteran coach, at the helm for the Eagles. Ball's loose, Tigers got it. Elliott, Braden downshifts. Thought about the pop, got it back out to Moody who pops. He's got a netter.
There's his first one of the day.
Trifecta for Trace. Fanjoy, stole away, yep. Trace Moody says, I'm gonna try another three. Why not?
In and out, that was a beautiful shot.
Well, you like it when Trace hits his first couple, Gary. Path to the basket for Apple, goes in, won't go, rebound, Rivera fighting for it. Tigers on the roll here. Moody's got another one launched. He's up, little short on that one. Rebound by Fanjoy. Quick start for the Tigers, 8-0. Elliott almost with a steal. Mishu got it in the corner. He looks to get it back. He does. Back around. No, they don't go to Mishu. They go back over to Mishu here. Fanjoy pops. Got it. Nice play by Fanjoy in the paint. First points of the game for the Eagles. Glad you could join us. Hope you found us. Facebook's going to drive me crazy. What a swooping. Out of bounds. It'll stay Tiger ball. Nice swoop by Brady Peacock. Here comes the Trace Moody 3, Gary.
Yeah, see, he sets up in these corners so well. Such a beautiful arc on the ball when he comes out of there. And when he's hot, he's hot. You know, he's probably in a shooting mood here this first quarter. We'll see how the rest of the quarter goes.
So isn't Brady Atwater. I think he and Moody have all the points so far.
Yeah.
Apple, lodge it now. Lodge it gets delayed for a 5-second call.
Good defense.
Tigers just in matchup man. That's a good start for the Tigers, Gary, here at home. They've been home a lot lately. We've been covering them, so they're feeling very comfortable here at the Jab. Off to a good start. No subs in the game yet either side. Back outside. Elliott's going to launch his first shot. He's got a three. Well, it's cold outside, but it's warming up here at the Jab.
Yeah, they're taking on right where they left off the other night.
Mishu kicks it back outside to Fanjoy. Fanjoy launches a three. So both sides heating up a little bit. Got ourselves a high score in first couple of minutes. Elliott's going to launch again. Won't go. Rebound underneath, pulled down here by the Eagles. And they'll start it up. Apple kicks. Launch outside. 3 for goals. Shot. Tigers got out of the way. Can they get the ball? They can't. Nice play by the Eagles. They keep it alive to Alma. Alma can't get it home. This is Hayden for 2.
Yeah, great hustle by
Landon Hayden.
Nice job he did defensively and then coming through with the basket.
Tigers on the weave. Kick back outside to Moody. Launches another one. He got another one. He's gone bingo, bango, bongo.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot.
3-3 so far for Trace. He's on fire. Mishu. Nice athletic move. Atwater with the bound. Ahead. Laid up. Beautiful pass inside. And we'll get a timeout, but we'll stay right with it. We've had action fast and furious for the Tigers, Gary. Take a look at this replay right here on the break.
Yeah, you can see what the Tigers, they're running strong here today. And that was a beautiful pass underneath. And I'm sorry I don't have my glasses for that number, but
It was from
Anthony, yeah.
Yeah, it was Rivera on the finish. A beautiful pass. Gary's got new glasses ordered.
No, ordered. They're ordered.
I'm probably gonna see a bill for that. He's gonna charge that to Munzing Media. I know he is.
They were sunglasses.
Hey, I want to thank Jody Mertzel. Sent up hot dogs and grilled cheese sandwiches and all
Yeah.
that. Dick took those all home. Had a feast the other night, right, Dick? Dick had three hot dogs. Want to thank Jody. We didn't have the graphic up for the All Sports Boosters. That's my fault today. Want to thank them for all they're doing here for Gardiner Area High School. See all our other great sponsors as well. Good news, CBU benefits of one of our great anchor sponsors coming up with some new material. We'll have that next week, be able to start playing that. Want to thank Ray Valley and the crew at CBU Benefits, one of our great longtime sponsors. Tigers come out with pressure, Gary, after the timeout. They get the steal off it. Moody's got it. Peacock dishes inside to Atwater. Atwater goes up, wouldn't lay it up and in, but this one is. Tigers dominating, Gary. A 21-point quarter, still 3 minutes and 15 seconds left.
We haven't seen them come out of the gate like this yet this year, but you can see they're here today to play basketball.
Fanjoy kicks it back outside. Erskine trying to get revved up on the offense to try to match his high-powered Gardiner Tigers. Studholm in the game number 2. He gets it off here to Fanjoy. Gavin Fanjoy in the paint, got to get out. Does. Hayden. Alex Roy in the game number 12. Good to see Alex back in action. Made his appearance the other night. Playing some good defense. But a nice play and finish off the glass. Gavin Fanjoy, the sophomore.
And he's carrying them, Fanjoy.
He's got 7 out of the 9 points.
This Erskine team is a young team, Rob, but they've got some good athletes coming up through. Starting with this senior class.
Moody made a great play along the baseline to save the possession for the Tigers off the rebound. More check-ins here for the Tigers as Coach Toman go to the bench early, which you can do, getting out to a 21-9 lead. Nick McKay came in the game, number 24, along with Isaac Marquis. Atwater drops it in and taking it right to the rack and getting fouled and getting free throws. Going to be Nick McKay.
McKay, yes. McKay, Jr. for the Tigers.
Glad you could join us. Spread the word. Go to YouTube. Watch us on Munzing Media, Robert Munzing on YouTube, our YouTube station, as well as Boxcast on MunzingMediaSports.com. That's where the games are. Facebook not being nice. No basket. Somebody was outside and then moved in. You can't. Once the ball's given, you got to stay outside of that area. So that one did not count. Well, lesson learned for Marquis there. He'll never do that again. It only takes one time. Tigers with the pressure. They can afford it. Only 2 fouls called in the game, Gary. 2 minutes left here or so and change. And 10-second call. That pressure bothering the Eagles that time.
And that's something you've got to do, Rob, every game. If you want to develop an effective press, You've got to run it every game. You just can't pick and choose.
Atwater puts it up, won't go, rebound back to Atwater. Brady fighting for it. He muscle tussles, gets it, reverses, puts it up, won't go. Tigers continue to bound in there. McCormick in a tussle, and going to get a hell ball. It'll go the Eagles' way. Crowd still rolling in, going, oh, it's a couple of minutes before 1. They're almost done the first quarter. Started early. JV game flew by. They did hold the clock a little bit, Gary. But
Yes.
we'll try to get reports out of the girls' game, but I don't believe Erskine Academy streams. I don't think anybody
No, they
streams
don't,
for
Rob.
them, so they're kind of in a blackout zone out there. One of the few schools I think that don't stream, Gary. Most of the time we can catch a score. Maybe one of the people out there might report it watching our game. Let us know what's going on out there. Hayden got it back outside, gets it back inside. He's in the trees. That was Apple, I'm sorry, back inside. Mishu in, foul. He'll go to the line, get shots.
That foul's going to go against McKay, I believe. Nick McKay drew that, yes, and that's his first.
First free throw's good. Wyatt Mishu, the sophomores. Gary told you, young Erskine Academy team. Two young teams here, basically. Just a sprinkling of seniors in the lineup for both of these squads. Got them both. 22-11. Tigers have doubled up Erskine. That's dropped by Marquis. Right in his hands. Dropped it. Turnover. Eagles have it. Wyatt Mishu got it back outside. They're going to hold there, be delivered here in the half-court game. Gavin Fanjoy going to work. That was almost dropped. Fanjoy gets it back. Fanjoy wants to go one-on-one. Now he does. Crosses over. Got McCormick came in as a basket defender. Good job by McCormick. Under a minute. Comes out off the elbow here to Apple. Apple trying to maneuver. He goes. He's got to lane the basket out. Lays it up and in. And at Apple.
Nice move.
Patient offensive set that time for Erskine. And foul off the action. And we're not close to shooting, so it's going to be possession for the Tigers. And a technical.
Technical.
Well, we're going to see who they put the foul up against. They put it up against Landon Bludgett. And a technical call. So Tigers are going to get shots, and they'll get the ball back here. This could be quite a swing here. You got Trace Moody, an excellent free throw shooter, pumping home with nobody around him. Trace takes a deep breath. Got them both, and now Tigers ball. So this could be a 4-point swing, 5-point swing, Garrett.
You're
Tigers
right.
hit a 3 out of this, and they've got final possession, which they should milk. Ben Toby to inbound here. Into Marquis. Tied up, and it'll stay Tiger possession. They lucked out there. Still 26.6 left. Plenty of time here, of course, for Tigers to operate, run a play, and see if they can't maybe get a 3. Marquis wants to go, brings it in, he gets fouled on the way. See if they call that shooting, they do. So Marquis going to go to the line, get a chance for a couple. We're glad you could join us on this afternoon. If you're tuning in for a 1 o'clock start, we got 21 seconds left in the first quarter. They started early. I bet there's a few fans not that happy, Gary, coming in and saying, hey, what happened? Of course, for us, we just had to move our start time up, and that may have affected our Facebook situation. That's what I'm thinking may have happened. Facebook was looking for us to come on at our normal start, a 1:40 start. We had to change it. When we changed it, Facebook didn't like it. Very picky, Facebook, so that's why we're out on multiple places. Hope you can find us. Watch us on YouTube on your big screen TV. That's going to be a foul on Tigers, but they got one to give.
That's
Couple to give, actually.
Ben Toby's going to get drawn for that foul.
Yeah, we're going to go through one period. Nobody's going to be in any personal foul trouble here. Total of 5 fouls called here in the first. Apple to inbound. I'm sorry, Hayden to inbound here. Back outside, down to 10 seconds left. Plenty of time. Mishu with it, going to operate. Mishu, they clear out a whole side. Help defense comes. They're going to count the basket on continuation, and Tigers opened up the Red Sea there. They were in a little isolation play that time for Wyatt Mishu. He came down the lane. You look at him right here, Gary. He's got a clean open shot here on the replay. Seen it again. Foul call. So Erskine, good execution at the end of the quarter. There'll still be 4.6 seconds left. Time for the Tigers. If they can rebound here, they do. McCormick's got it. Throws it away. 1.4. Time for Erskine. Well, Tigers would have not one starter in the game right here to finish the first quarter. That's an indication of how it's gone so far. So we're played one here. You see the score, 26-15 Tigers over the Eagles. We're back after this.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
We thank our friends at McGee Construction, one of our anchor sponsors. They come with us everywhere we go. High school, college sports, any special events we do. We'll get the Tigers lineup, and this is Eli Manning. Gets it to Peacock. Rivera back in, Atwater back in, Elliott back in for the Tigers for starters. Rivera skips at the corner. Manning wants to go, kicks it back outside. Peacock on the take, jump stop, goes up. They say travel. Didn't come down with both feet, came down with 1 foot. That causes that travel on the jump stop. So Erskine looking to get back in this thing. They were way down there for a bit, but they've come back here a little bit in the latter part of the first quarter. Alma got cut off and threw it away, but it'll say Erskine ball. Tipped off Rivera, I believe. Hayden inbound. Wyatt Mishu. Elliott picks him. He's on the floor, and that should be a foul on Blue.
Yes, it's got to be.
Yeah, you can't tackle somebody.
Really.
They got it. First foul of the quarter. But you're defenseless when you're down on the floor like that.
Well, it's easier to tackle Braden on the basketball court than it was on the football field.
Dynamic player on the gridiron as well as the court. He's back outside, had a great game the other night. As we said, our Capsa Pizza player of the game. Took his offense. And push off called, I think, on Rivera, or illegal screen. We'll have to see which one it is.
Might have been on Brady Atwater. I'm not
Yeah, it's
sure.
on Atwater, yeah. Well, those are kind of fouls Brady wants to make sure he doesn't pick up. Only his first foul, so that's good news. 11-point lead for the Tigers. But Erskine staying in this thing, Gary. They've done a good job of, matching the Tigers' great start. They came back a little bit in the second half of the quarter. When the Tigers subbed, the Erskine Academy Eagles were able to make up some ground.
They did, Rob. They subbed quite freely at that point.
Elliott going to get a carry called on him. So disjointed start here for the Tigers offensively here in the second. I think you get Trace Moody back in. Here comes Trace. I mean, how many Trace have in the first quarter?
9.
9 points, all threes. 11 points, yeah. So got to get. You want to keep your hot guy in the game, Gary.
That's right. I don't understand why they're not building up a good lead for this first half so they can breeze through it on the second half.
Studholm laid it off. They'll go in the corner here to Apple. Apple along the baseline. Good bounce pass. Into the paint. Marable. And going the free throw line here will be Mishu.
Calling them close.
Stay with us at the half. We'll have the Dick Layton halftime report. Dick will have all the stats for us. Brought to you by the Gardiner All Sports Boosters Club. They're cooking up Dick's supper right now. Downstairs. I don't know if Jody's on today or not. Jody Mertzel took good care of us. But it's not Jody Mertzel anymore, but when you've had them as students and all that, we keep the maiden names. It's a lot easier for us old guys.
I'm just working hard to get the first name right.
She's down running the Snack Shack last game. Not sure. Peacock. Brady's been a little quiet because there's only one basketball, but he can certainly go off, and good to see Brady. Is that his first point stick?
Yes.
Yeah. So Brady in the scoring ledger right now, doing other things, of course. Marvel back outside now here to Mishu. Fanjoy. Maribel lays it up inside. Good ball movement here. Apple goes. Tigers on the good help defense.
Tigers have closed the Erskine inside down.
They found Atwater inside for two. Good pass by Rivera. Good eyes, Anthony. 30-16. Mishu holds out front, Rivera on him. And as you said, calling it tight there, a little push off. The off arm official explained it to Mishu, and I'm sorry, Gavin Fanjoy called on it. Offensive foul, player control there. 30-16. 5:07. Beth Munson keeping our scoreboard right up to date. Gave Owen the day off. He's got a date with his girlfriend, so grandmother filling in today.
Heading to the movies?
I don't know.
We'll have to ask him.
They have family thing up there, I think, in Winslow's girlfriend Mary. Good shift outside. There's Trace. That's his first shot of the second quarter, back outside. Elliott makes room, puts it up, he got fouled.
Boy, Brady Atwater got up there on that rebound.
Yeah, he can sky, can't he?
Boy, he changed the light bulb there for a minute. Then he came back down.
I found you'll always come back down.
Yeah.
That's your Superman.
You hope.
Yeah. Braden got the first one. We always like to remind folks that, we call these games for the Gardiner Tigers. All our sponsors are Tiger sponsors. We had a little discussion with somebody the other night. We were up at the Civic Center doing the Winthrop-Halldale game, and Ella Rice had a terrific game for the Winthrop girls, and somebody said, geez, she had 26 points or something like that. Shouldn't she have been player of the game? Well, the player of the game by Caps's Pizza goes to the home teams that we cover. It's either Gardiner or Halldale. So I just want to point that out. We certainly recognized Ella and her outstanding game last Saturday up at the, last Friday, whenever it was, at the Civic Center. Yeah, she did win the college carryout player of the game. They had their own award. We're excited to welcome Aroma Joe's. I'm an Aroma Joe's, guys. That I'm an Augusta resident temporarily.
Oh,
Augusta
you are.
resident. Oh,
That's
yeah.
right, too,
yeah, go right up there to Western Avenue, pick up on my way to Central Maine Community College, pick up some treats up there.
I think that's all my granddaughters will drink is Aroma Joe's.
Yeah, they're going to join us Well, we want to take a replay there because that's a beautiful long distance bounce pass there from the Tigers on the break. Get a foul there. Take a look at it, Gary.
Okay. Can't even. Rivera, was it? Yeah.
Rivera to Atwater on the take. It was a beautiful bounce pass. Rivera's had a couple of great passes. Gary's got new glasses coming, so he'll be able to see the screen on the replays next week. Cam Coots in the game, number one. He had it in the corner. Now over to Studholm, back outside now to Fanjoy. Fanjoy wants to go. Moody's on him. Fanjoy, turnaround, nice shot, but doesn't go. Rebound, Tigers looking to run. Peacock's with it. Got Elliott, but Peacock goes up, won't get it. Tipped away by Elliott to Rivera. He floats it up there, shot. And
good hustle.
let's see, still going to be Erskine ball. Good hustle, but
Trace Moody, great hustle there. Speaking of Trace, I don't see grandfather here today, so he must be up in Industry, Maine.
Well, probably watching.
I hope you're watching, Freddie.
Held outside the pop here, long distance. Studholm didn't get it. Tigers on the bound, doing a good job on the boards. Ahead it comes Atwater, stepping in, knocking it away. Wyatt Mishu with a good play.
Just as I look down, there's just Freddie walking in.
Freddie was almost in the play.
Quick trip here from Industry there.
Well, it probably came for a 1 o'clock start, and it's almost halftime. Brady Peacock wants to go, get a lane. Went up, got rejected. Cam Coots.
I don't have heights for this Erskine team, but they've got some pretty good-sized boys.
Coots is tall. McCormick in the game for the Tigers. He and Coots going after it. Opens up, comes back to McCormick. He was almost headed to the rebounding action, but got a little surprise. Rivera with it. Anthony looking to go to work baseline. Spins in the paint, wants to go up with the hook, doesn't get it. Rebound Coots. Studholm lays it back outside to Mishu, Wyatt Mishu. Sophomore point guard, Rivera on him. Coots. Tipped away. And McCormick wasn't sure who it was off. Thought it was off of Erskine, but it wasn't. It was off the Tigers, so to remain Erskine Academy basketball. 2:36 left here. 33-16. Coots gets it quickly to Mishu. Mishu spins in the paint. Good drive by Mishu, but it won't go. Rebound pulled down by McCormick. Here come the Tigers. Elliott looks left, passes right. McKay up and in, got fouled. So nice little dish by Elliott.
Boy, that was. Braden was looking out at the concession stand and passed that across that lane right to McKay.
So chance for McKay to get a three-point play. No good. 2:20 left here in the first. Wyatt Mishu, Elliott. Coots puts up, doesn't go. Marquis the rebound. Trace Moody now, Trace. They come right out on Trace as they need to. Trace will go and try to see if he can't get set up for a three, but they're kind of not playing any help defense off Trace. They're staying right with him as they need to, because deadly three-point shooter has been all game. Up and off. McKay chases it down, no good. Can't, not no good, can't keep it in. Good hustle by Nick McKay. 35-16. Tigers have been deep into the bench here. They played about 10 so far, Gary, I think.
Yeah, and everybody's got a good amount of time in both.
Maybe even a little deeper than 10.
I don't think Aaron's coach Tolman has any intentions of driving the score up to a ridiculous amount.
Well, it's been a busy week for the Tigers, too. The third game of the week, right?
They've still got to keep playing. And
Yeah, well, one of the things you want to learn as you're an emerging team, Gary, is that killer instinct. You know, when the game's on the line, you know, it's a 12-point game. Well, let's not let it get down to 6. You know, let's get it to 18.
Yeah, right.
You know, that's the kind of thing you want to do, and I think the Tigers are learning that.
And this is a great game right here to work on the things that you're going to need the rest of the season. Full court press, your certain zone defenses, or whatever you're going to implement the rest of the season. But this is a great game for that.
So we wind down, about a minute and a half left. Elliott, odd man to press. He just handles the ball so slick. McCormick's going to pop. Little shot, rebound, McKay underneath. Goes up, can't get it. Got deflected, I believe, and the rebound came to Gavin Fanjoy. Mishu now. Mishu's got Elliott. Elliott picks him. Braden. And got fouled. Good foul to prevent the layup, but still, 2 shots coming. Well, we keep remarking how well Braden Elliott plays defense. Perfect example right there. And he's so clean with it. He'll get another one. DeAndre Marable in the game here for Erskine with 1:05 left, 1:09 left. I'm sorry. 9 o'clock. Remember, unofficial, but Beth's right on it. One of 2 for Braden Elliott, makes it 36-17. Coots holds back outside now. Ball's loose. And
good hustle by Brady Peacock right there. Even though they're up by 20, they're still hustling as hard as they can go. That's Coots.
Popped outside, no good. Tigers, they've got a sneak away here. The layoff. And McKay traveled. Braden Elliott, very unselfish. Could have taken that in for an easy lay in himself, but always looking to facilitate. That's in his nature, and it's the way he's been taught to play the game.
You know, assist is just as important to him as a basket.
10-second, second one of the game.
Yeah. And these are the things that I like to see him working on.
Tigers can hold for 1. Elliott picks up his dribble, gets it off to McKay outside now. Elliott. Down to 10, Elliott looks to go. Kicks in the corner. Marquis, a long 3 off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Coots, and that's probably about going to do it. Long shot, won't do it, and that's how we'll end the first quarter, the first half. So at the end of 1, it's the Tigers 36, Erskine Academy Eagles 17. We'll take a break. We'll be back for Dick Layton's halftime show, and a special guest will be joining us here at halftime as well. We're back to the Jab after this.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowlers.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask you, would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Gold Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest running AAU programs. Gold Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Gold Ball Basketball, find us on Facebook.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
Carver's Driving Academy is the perfect place to learn the rules of the road. Prepare to hit the road with confidence with their 3-week intensive course. Students will not only learn the basics of driving, but we offer individual, high-intensity instruction. We offer in-person and online classes, and our 3-week classes are perfect for student athletes. Carver's Driving Academy, we are driven to excellence. Check us out on Facebook or email us at carversdriving@gmail.com.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
Well, we welcome you up to the little gym here at Gardiner Area High School. Special guest here, Owen Goslin. Owen is an Erskine Academy Eagles fan. You've been going through some tough times, but you're bouncing back well, Owen. We mentioned Owen the other night there. Pete Dixon from Gold Ball, who Owen plays with, put together a card for him, and you're back and you're good. You're back playing ball, Owen?
Yep.
What's your favorite part about playing basketball, Owen?
It's just a fun sport to play, and the swish.
Yeah. So are you a point guard? I'm going to turn your mic up a little bit here, Owen. Are you a point guard, or where do you play on the basketball floor?
Usually a point guard.
Yeah, you look like a point guard right here. And so we were asking you, of course, being a great basketball fan like you are, Owen, who is your favorite basketball player currently right now?
Probably Jaylen Brown. He dunks on people.
Yeah, well, it's good to be, you're going to hopefully dunk on people someday. How about Cooper Flagg? Huh? He wears that Erskine Academy blue that you like so much, doesn't he, down at Duke?
Yep.
So you follow the Erskine Academy Eagles. What school do you go to, Owen?
I go to Windsor Elementary School.
And who's your teacher out there at Erskine? Windsor Elementary.
Mrs. Brockway.
She's probably watching you now that you're going to be a star here, huh? So, what is your favorite activity besides basketball? What are some of the other things that you like so much, Owen?
I really like baseball too.
Baseball player, that's great. Erskine has a great baseball program. When you get up there at high school, they've always been very competitive and all that. And you've got you got some friends playing. Some of the guys that you look up to on the Erskine team, you certainly can look up because they got some tall guys there. Who do you know from the Erskine Academy Eagles? Who are some of your favorites that you like to watch?
Dominic Brand.
Dominic's your man, huh? Okay,
yep.
That's fantastic. So as you go on through the basketball season here, how's your season going so far, Owen?
Pretty good.
That's great. So you're in good shape right now, coming back off some tough news medically, but you're back at it and you're back playing and enjoying life and enjoying the game, huh? Mm-hmm. Anybody you want to give a special shout out to right now, Owen?
Big shout out to my mom, my dad, and my brother.
That's fantastic. You're a family kid. That's fantastic. And you're part of a great family with gold ball basketball, Pete Dixon and his crew. And certainly you stay right there because Mr. Dixon knows what he's doing there, and he's going to make you a terrific basketball player. We look forward. We hope Gary and I and Dick are here, right here, sitting right in this perch right out here, and we say, Owen Gosselin for 3 here for Erskine Academy. Thanks for coming on with us, Owen.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Continued good health, okay? Healing thoughts always coming your way from Munson Media. Well, that's going to wrap up our interview here at halftime. Dick will come back when we come back here to the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium after this.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Okay, we're returning. We got to reset our camera here. Chris is busy doing that, and we'll catch up with Dick during the play there to give us some of the stats. What do you got, Dick? Just quickly.
Okay, 17 and 36.
Wait a minute. Where's your mic? There you go, Dick. Okay.
36-17 at halftime.
Just give us the scorers, Dick.
Okay. Wyatt Mitchell had 5 for them. Appel 2. Gavin Vanjoy 7. 1 for Proctor, 2 for Hayden. On the other side of the ledger, 11 for Trace Moody and Brady Atwater. 5 for Hayden Elliott, 2 for Brian Peacock, Brady Peacock, 2 for Anthony Rivera, 3 for Isaiah Marcus, and 2 for Nick McKay. They only got 2 points in the second quarter, so it's 36-17 game, Gardiner.
Thank you, Dick.
Hey, Billy, real quick, could you flash that camera over to behind that Erskine bench to me?
No, not during play. Back underway here in the second half of play. Fanjoy out front. Erskine with some work to do as they try to cut into this. So on the way, Atwater's got it. Brady high scorer, Cole high scorer, goes up a...
He pretty near dunked that.
We're going to call that not a dunk, but a dink. Dink, of course, is a verb, Gary. I don't know why you're all giggling over here.
I'm not giggling. It's Dick here that can't sit down.
38-17. So on the way. Peacock. Little shot that they'll follow didn't go. Tigers come out with the defense here in the second half, Gary. They're turning over the Eagles here and have gone up to a 38-17 lead. Well, we didn't get into it much with Owen and on his interview here, but he's had some battles, and he's with health, and he's back, finally able to play again with goal ball basketball. Pete Dixon had a nice card, wishing him good health. A lot of folks signed it here the other night, and Pete said, hey, can you have Owen come on during halftime? And glad to do it. Fine young man, wishing him continued good health here as he's in recovery right now from some medical issues. Peacock, a beautiful step through, almost became a pass off the boards and not able to put it in. That remarkable potential play didn't work out. Ben all Tigers, they've doubled up and more the Erskine Academy Eagles. We're going to get a player control foul on
Fanjoy, I believe.
Fanjoy, no question about it. He knows it.
Gavin, one of the sophomores on this Erskine Academy team. That's 3 fouls on him, too. That's critical for Erskine.
Yeah, he's a major player for them, Gary, no question about it. Dick will have the complete stat package post-game. We had the interview on, ran a little bit late. Moody, who started out hot, launches that one. Rivera doing a good job on the boards. Ball from the corner, going to go long. Tracer's got it. Into the paint, kicks it back out. Atwater wants to spin. He does. He travels, I believe, because he got tugged. So foul call. On the floor, non-shooting, and we're going to get a timeout. So, Gary, you want to take a look down in behind the Erskine bench there? We'll
Billy, can you flash over there to that guy in the maroon shirt behind that end?
Yeah, we're going to have to focus that.
Just want to point out to you people, most of you know that are watching, that's one of the best basketball players to come out of Gardiner High School in the last 50 years. Steve Almer, many of you know him. He grew up here. You watched him on this court. You watched him work for Art Warren when they went to the Eastern Maine and won the championship there. But I just want to say his grandson plays for the Erskine Eagles. But just a tribute to Steve for one of the better basketball players to come through Gardiner High School.
Yeah, he'd likely be in the Gardiner High School Hall of Fame if we had one. I don't know why we don't.
Thank you, Billy.
I mention that every year. We really need to get on the stick on that. And
yeah, I'm sorry, Doran Stout right there on the bench, one of the coaches, which was on that team, same team.
That was the 74 team?
I think so, yes.
That was Doug Brunel was the point guard on that.
Doug Brunel, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, they had a terrific team. They lost in the playoffs. I don't believe Gardiner's ever won a state basketball championship.
They won the Eastern Maine, I believe. Lost in the...
That was Fanjoy in the hit right there for the Eagles. Of course, the Gardiner girls team won the first ever state championship. Nice Brady Peacock, and the paint puts it up, puts it home for 2. Nice job by Brady. Made some room for himself down along the baseline. It's one of those kids that plays a little taller than you think. He's got really quick, good instinct, so he can get in there with the big guys, head and shoulder fake, and then as they go up and start down, he goes up and finishes the play. That's what you saw there with Brady Peacock. How many for Brady so far, Dick?
He's 6.
6. So he started off a little bit slow as Tigers get out of the gate with Trace Moody launching the threes and fast break baskets. Atwater's had a good game offensively as well. Atwater's with 13.
We're going to have good round, good scoring on this tonight here on these.
Going to be a tough choice for the Capsule Pizza player of the game. We try to spread those around a little bit too. So, you know, a kid that's played a lot of off-the-book type plays today is Anthony Rivera. Has played really excellent defense, kept himself out of foul trouble today, made some nice passes. Came in the Moody, got pickpocketed. Coach Toman was on that great team.
Right. That was Jason Cassidy's team.
Yeah, the
Rob and I were here for that.
2011, 2012 team. We covered a lot of their games. They were a terrific group of players, that was, and went to the state championship game, and that was against Yarmouth, and they lost that game. But what a great group of athletes that was.
And as you said, Rob, there was a great team back in 74, was it?
Yeah, it was 74. Before I came to Tiger Town.
My sister played on that. Both my sisters played on that team.
Atwater trying to go inside, smartly got it back out outside. Moody's alone for 3. That's dangerous, but he didn't cash that one, but that's a good shot. Coach Toman clapping, yep, take that shot. Fanjoy. Yeah, he's been pretty good. Playing with 3 fouls, playing smartly too. Comes Rivera. Got 4 fouls, Dick says. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right there. Moody on the float. Got it.
Oh, nice ball control by Trace Moody.
He almost lost it off the dribble as it got tipped, but he got it back and floated it home. Trace playing with some great confidence in the past couple of games. Really brought his offense to the forefront. That was a nice move inside by Emmett Apple for 2. Elliott. Now from the corner, Rivera, in and out, all blue. Logic got the rebound. Comes Apple, corner. The float, no for Hayden. Tigers ahead is Elliott, back outside to Moody. Moody goes, gets bumped. Got Atwater. Atwater's got the corner. Pop there by Peacock, won't go. Rebound, Rivera comes in, keeps it alive, but over to the Eagles. Studholm. Apple. Oh, it opened up for him.
Move.
Little tricky dribble there. It looked like he was going left, went right. Got an easy lay-in.
Great ball control by Apple.
As we said, no updates on the girls' game, and we're not on Facebook today, so we can't see any comments there. Facebook being temperamental. Pop outside, no good. It's funny, Gary, just the other day I put a list of where you can watch the game in case anything goes wrong on one of the sites. So I'm leaving that right up on our Muncie Media Facebook page, all the places you can watch a game. Stolen away. Moody ahead to Elliott. And we got a push down behind the play. That could be an intentional foul.
I'm not sure.
They're not calling it. But they took a basket away from Gardiner. Gardiner was on the break. Watch it right here. Here's the play. See if we see it afterwards. See if we stay with it. There's the thing. Yeah, there's the tackle. But you're taking a potential basket away from the Tigers here. But I guess
I think it's one of the reasons would be the call was before the basket. You know?
Okay, yes. Yeah, you had to call that. He tugged him. McCormick's going to get a push off to get that rebound.
Colin doesn't want to get into that habit.
Yeah, he doesn't need to. He can usually get good rebound position anyway. Tigers have kept the pressure up here. This is more token pressure here. But they might want to trap if they can. Out to Fanjoy. Fanjoy pull off the back iron. Good rebound there by Marable, but going to be a foul in the action of the rebound of Brady Peacock.
He doesn't like the call.
45-26. We got a moving clock here at Gardiner with a timeout. They lost probably 6 seconds. We've got it stopped at 2:01. Clock kept going. They're going to go adjust it. Things happen over there. It's a thankless job running the clock. They'll set it to 158, and they'll say, good enough for government work, Gary.
That's right.
Right? With a 45-26 score, nobody complained about a second or two. It's not like it's going to be.
3 seconds may
it's
come to haunt somebody at the end.
Unlikely to play into any problem. Robbie Somerville, another player on that 74 team, probably. Dick's nodding yes.
Tracy Trott, yeah, that was a... But I did forget the big Dorn Stout. He was a big contributor to that team.
And McCormick will travel. That was Fangio in the basket at the other end. And Coach Tillman wants to take a timeout. Well, we got more games coming up here for you. We'll be here for the rest of the season, all the home games here at Gardiner Area High School. We'll take a look at our next game. There you see it right there. It'll be boys basketball again as the ladies are on an extended road trip. Boys basketball take on a very good Camden Hills team. That'll be on next Tuesday, 6:30 start.
Yeah, that will be a tough one for the Tigers.
That'll be a good game for the Tigers. See how they match up. Probably about a mid-season test, Gary.
Yes.
I would think that would be. Camden Hills will come in. Coney girls are having an excellent season.
Yeah, they are. They're doing a great job up there.
We'll see them here at Gardiner. They play like a back-to-back almost session coming up here at the end of January, I believe. Those games are towards the end of the season. I see Doug Brunel down to my right here watching the game today. We mentioned Dougie on that 74 team. Back outside. Hayden had it lip out. Peacock.
Nice job by Brady Peacock on that leap.
Good check out and good leap.
Yeah.
Turned over by the Tigers. They've been pretty good with the basketball here so far in the game today. Not a lot of turnovers for them. They've been out on the attack most of this game. Started out of the gate fantastic. Trace Moody hit 3 early threes. They come in to Coots. Coots stepped through. Nice play by Coots. Wouldn't get down. There's a good battle of two young players right there, Coots and McCormick. Peacock in the corner. Marquis the pop. Won't go. McCormick the rebound. Kicks it back outside to Peacock. Moody protects the ball. Goes up. Lays it up and in.
Nice right-handed layup off the corner of that backboard for Trace Moody. Very seldom you see him popping in underneath there. He shoot 15 points for Trace Moody.
Making a move to pick up another pizza. I think he's got one already this season. He'll be one in contention. In and out. Erskine just can't buy one. We got foul and rebound in action. Going to go against Erskine. Going to see the replay right on here on Moody's take to the hoop. Will come down and shoot already with just 23
drives down
seconds.
through the alley, up, and with that right-handed hook off the boards, barely slicing over that.
Like the way he protected the ball, put it underneath through traffic, then brought it back up, presented, put it home. Trace continues to add to his score total, leading scorer in the game, I believe. He's high scorer so far. Got them both.
I would think he would be, yes.
We wind down the third. Erskine. Coots went up. It's going to be Erskine ball. Crowd wanted a little bump. Comes into Coots. McCormick on him. Coots Puts it up, won't go. Rebounds loose. And at the buzzer. That will do it. So we've played 3. You see the score, 49-28. 3 quarters in the book. You're watching Maine High School basketball on Munson Media.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair. We're back here. Let's check in with Dick on scorers.
Okay, Edgewater has 15 and Trace Moody has 15.
Who'd you say first?
Edgewater.
Atwater.
Yeah.
Brady Atwater.
Thank you, Dick.
And for them, it's Fanjoy.
Fourth quarter underway. Elliott. Toby in traffic gets it back over to Elliott, and Braden settles things down. Atwater. Atwater Moody, as Dick told you, high scores for the Tigers. Rivera holds and kicks out. Tigers being patient on their first possession here of the fourth quarter. Rivera, Elliott, Atwater through in the cut. Kick back outside. Toby the open man into the corner. Atwater, baseline. Kicks it back to Rivera. Rivera goes up, gets rejected. Inside is Toby with it. Ball's loose. Erskine battles it. Good defensive possession there. Studholm came up with the ball on the floor. He's got it now. Parker Studholm. Apple looking to go to work. Got cut off. Fanjoy over to Apple. Apple's got Marquis on him. He's got a left lane. Help defense came. Tigers knocked it away. Was Elliott knocked it away. He's got it back here. Elliott comes up, floats it up. Won't go home. Rebounds loose. Elliott wants a 3. Nope. Hayden's got it. Landon Hayden. Apple. Off the elbow. Pops it up. Little strong. Atwater. Got fouled.
That's going to be on Apple.
No shots, just the first.
His second.
So we apologize. We don't know what's going on with our friends at Facebook. They're not very friendly these days. They are making our life miserable. We connected for about 15 seconds, and then the feed went down on Facebook. Everything else is okay, so we're glad you found us. That's why we're in multiple places. Toby with it. Back outside. Atwater. Tigers being patient here, Gary, as they should. If they don't get a good shot, they kick it back out and restart the offense.
Well, this is a great game, Rob, as I said previously, to work on some of the things you're going to need throughout the season.
Atwater got called underneath, and officials right over to Coach Toman, demonstrating exactly what he did. So he tried to move the defender out, shake himself loose, got called on an off-the-ball call. 49-28. Tigers out of the gate early, and what I like, Gary, is they've maintained this lead. Really have kept Erskine at arm's length the whole game. 4 fouls now in Atwater. Thank you, Dick. Back cut.
Beautiful play. That was an...
Hayden with the finish.
Fanjoy, I believe.
Yeah, we'll show you a replay on that. Really good execution by Erskine on the back cut. Rivera steps through, goes up, gets fouled. We'll show it to you right here.
That was Fanjoy, yeah. No, it was number. Is that Studholm that dished that off?
Gonna see it right here.
Sorry,
The nice back cut right there.
Yeah. Number 2, yeah. Studholm, yeah.
Anthony Rivera at the line for the Tigers. They got a 20-point lead. Won't go. Girls game probably behind this one as we started this one about 20 minutes early. Well, Erskine back-to-back, nice execution. That was Landon Hayden to put it up and in again. Rivera in the paint, wants to make room for himself, does. Here come the Eagles.
Pelagic cleaning the boards there for Erskine. He's a big boy down there underneath. Must be 6. Gosh, he's got to be 6'3", I would say.
Studholm. Got Trace Moody on him. Erskine. Working on their half-court offense last couple of possessions and have executed it very well. Back-to-back buckets in the half-court game. Double team, kick back outside now. The pop there by Apple. Tigers on the board, Rivera. Anthony. Kicks it to the corner. 3 if it goes. That wouldn't go. That was Levi Simmons, 22 in the game here for the Tigers. Tigers have played a lot of guys here tonight. Almost intercepted. Atwater did a good job not fouling, playing with 4. He's got to be careful here. Fanjoy won't go. Good check out Rivera. Anthony's been good on the boards tonight.
Yes, he's done a great job underneath.
Moody. Simmons floater. Missed connection. Hayden lays it off. Call coming. And yeah, they got player control on Emmett Apple.
That was a good call.
Tigers did a good job maintaining possession, defensive positioning.
Erskine getting some of everybody in the game.
Disregard that buzzer that you hear there, that sound going off. That's the end of school.
Lunch bell.
The bells are on still, and it's the end of the day, 1:55.
Hey, lunch duty's over, folks.
Yep, we're done. Gary and I used to have lunch duty there. That was actually a lot of fun, except for that one day we got popped, both of us. We should have called Joe Bornstein on that one, Gary. 50-32. I think you're going to see some kids in the game now with 3:11 left, Gary, both teams. Although Gardiner has been, they've had a turnstile over there.
Yeah,
Coach Tolman has been playing everybody. Nice take and finish, Levi Simmons. Simmons on the D here, going to get called on the foul. Take a look at it right here on Simmons. Watch him go. He's going to finish Smiley with the left hand right along the baseline. Starts right, rounds the corner here through traffic. 3 defenders there, but Simmons goes up nice with the left hand, Gary.
Wide open underneath it.
Wyatt Mishu going to get called on an illegal screen on the inbounds pass, so that'll turn over the Gardiner Tigers. Stay with us. Post-game captures. Medium pizza coming up for somebody. That'll be 5 fouls, so Mishu checks out. We'll be back Tuesday. Good Camden Hills team coming in.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
Have you done any work on Camden yet, Gary?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Gary, we're going to work on them, find out where they've been, what they've been doing. A lot of their games are up on Mid-Coast TV, the fine folks there. cover the Camden Hills game. They were up doing the Camden Hills game at the tournament the other day when we were up there up in Augusta. So if any of you Gardiner Tiger fans want to see how they are, you can probably catch some of their games on Midcoast TV. They're on YouTube. So nice, so many teams are covering their games now, Gary. We can go out and we can, look at some of the teams, look at some of the key players that we'll be covering here as they come out, because lots of teams are now streaming. Although you can't find today's Erskine game, girls game, I don't think, unless independent groups sometimes go into Erskine do a game, but I don't believe they hire anybody to do their games out there in South China. So I know they did call us about covering them. That was back in the pandemic day, and we just couldn't take any more teams on, and we're exclusive to Gardiner and Halldale now for our high school teams. Yeah, they might have NFHS, Chris thinks. Thrown away, saved. Peacocks ahead, they get it to Brady. Brady's got a tough one, can't reverse it up and in. That would have been pretty. Eli Manning about to check in the game across the way. Let's see who else coming in. I can't see the number. It might be Ben Toby set to come in here for the Tigaroonies. Almost another steal. We hit about the 2:10 mark. Dylan Proctor, number 12 in the game. Marble floats it home.
Trace Mooney hurrying to get out of the way from.
White takes a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right with this. This is going to be a substitution timeout, so we won't take a break. We'll wait till the end of the game, take our breaks, and give Dick time to tally up, have our Capsa Pizza post-game play of the game. Might be a good time to thank our good friends at CB Matson. CB Matson, providing quality housing here in the state of Maine since 1959. Have come on to be a sponsor from Munzing Media, and I said, hey, we'll come out and make you an ad. I was talking to the guys, and they said, no, just mention us. We like how you do that sometimes, talk about your sponsors. So we're talking about CB Matson. We know Dick Layton is one of their clients and has been both in Gardiner, then to Richmond, then back to Gardiner, and has nothing but good things to say about CB Matson Incorporated. And want to thank all the folks that have made a donation. We'll keep that up running here as the score is pretty well set at 53-34. Want to thank everybody. Make sure we get their pledges to us up on the screen. Very generous, many folks making contributions. Almost every game we have somebody helping us out. Oh boy, we got somebody skittering out of the paint. It was Alex Roy. So Roy's going to go to the free throw line. Chance for him to get on the board. I don't believe he scored in the game, so chance for Alex, who's just coming back into play. We saw him in the last game for the first time. He's come back after injury, the 5'10" senior, one of the seniors on the team. Alex has got the first one home. Got them both. 55-34. 21-point lead for the Tigers. In the corner, held now. Marble. Tipped. Ball's loose. McCormick the outlet. Up and in for Simmons. Levi with a couple of baskets in the game. Dick will have all the scoring tally for you at the end on the Dick Layton Gardiner All Sports Boosters post-game show. About to hit the final minute of this game. And going to get a foul.
I think that's going to go on, I'm not sure, number 12.
No shooting. Erskine inbound. Want to thank Owen Goslin was our halftime guest. Had a nice interview with the young man, and big fan of Cooper Flagg. Who isn't? Cooper just turned 18. And just for perspective, I think most people know that. we would be covering Cooper Flagg here at Gardiner Area High School because he would be a senior at Nokomis this year.
That's correct. We did, what, one game, Rob, right?
We did. And you know, I'm not the smartest tool in the toolbox, but I did preserve that game. I have that game.
Oh, so that's
I kept it.
Munsing Media Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's going to be in the Munsing Media Hall of Fame. That'll go in the category of we knew him when. Chance for Cooper to be the first ever NBA player from the state of Maine. You know, there's never been one, Gary. Outside won't go. They'll get it to Toby. Everybody wants Ben to get a basket. Puts it up. He gets fouled. He's going to get free throws.
Got quite a cheering squad over there.
He does. Well, Ben's a tremendous young man. Played football for the Gardiner Tigers, and Ben was the recipient of the Coach Rob Munsing Award that is given out to Gardiner football for his work this past season. I want to thank my son Patrick for initiating that award. Jack Crocier won the first ever Coach Munsing Award. Honored to have that award named after me. It's for somebody that loves the game of football and works hard to improve himself and
loses their temper every once in a while. I didn't even know about this, Rob. This is all new to me. I'm glad I lived through this day to hear that they've got an award after you.
Yep.
Well, I'll have to attend a game next year and see.
And somebody that understands the game and the X's and O part of it.
Now, who picks that? The coach?
Yes, Patrick picks that.
Yeah.
Popped outside now, Roy. McCormick tried to keep it in, couldn't. Well, it's nice when you get guys in at the end of the game, haven't scored yet or haven't scored much, and they're encouraged to let it loose. And that's what the Tiger bench is doing as the Tigers have opened up a big lead.
Well, I've tried to make a connection in Erskine, and I cannot get anybody that wants to pay attention to me. I'm going right by there. Maybe I'll stop in for the last quarter.
Yeah, you might hit the last quarter. Popped outside, won't go. Push there. Somebody. Going to be against the Tigers' Alex Roy. No, Roy got fouled. I'm sorry. I didn't think it was on Alex, but. Marble got called on the foul with 8 seconds left. So Tigers on a nice little run right here because they've had some good home cooking here. Meaning that they've been playing at home, which is always
right, and then we've got
a lot easier to do. And
2 more coming right up here this week. We'll be back here Tuesday night, as you just said briefly, that Camden Hills will be in town.
I'll be along for the call of that. And then next Saturday we'll have a doubleheader as we'll be over at Halldale as well as the Halldale girls will be taking on Waterville. I'll be over there for the call of that one. Gary and Dick will be here, and they'll bring you the Gardiner Freeport game. Well, that's going to wrap it up here, Gary. Final thoughts here for the Tigers.
Well, I thought it was a well-played game between 2 good coach teams here, Rob. And Erskine, because you've got to remember here, Erskine is a Class B contender. They're not in Class A, so didn't pick up any big points here from the Tigers, but came in here, they played. It was a well-fought game between both teams. Gardiner polishing up on some of their things that they've been going wrong for them in this past few games, and just primed up to get another game in here on Tuesday night, which is going to be a tough one for the Tigers.
Yeah, that should be a great one.
Getting prepared for Camden. And I thought they did a good job tonight on some of the things they worked on. I saw a little bit of the press, a little bit of zone, a few other things, and everybody got a chance to play. So overall, Rob, I thought it was about the way I expected the game to go. But this is our Erskine team, still a young team. They've got some great athletes out there, and you watch for them in the Class B Northern Division. So.
Okay, Gary, thank you. And Dick's tallying up. We will let Dick finish up, and when we come back, we'll have the Gardiner All Sports Boosters Dick Layton halftime post-game report when we come back after this.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff...
Why waste?
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. Looking for an AAU basketball opportunity? Gold Ball Basketball is one of Central Maine's largest and longest-running AAU programs. Gold Ball recognizes the need for fundamentals in competition, and we strive to offer both by providing experienced, successful coaches. Many have achieved all-conference status and state recognition, including 1,000-point scorers and McDonald's All-Stars. If you're interested in more information about Gold Ball Basketball, find us on Facebook. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
We welcome you back in here to the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium. We've got Dick Layton's post-game report. Dick?
Okay, Rob, 60-35 win for Gardiner. They go to 5-3. Erskine is at 4-5. Gardiner led all the way. We had 31-15 at halftime. We'll go to Erskine first. They had a bunch of turnovers, about 13, 10 rebounds. Gardiner, on the other hand, about 8 turnovers.
That's good for them.
Rebounds, yeah.
Yeah, good for them tonight, Dick.
And they forced a lot of turnovers, I'll tell you. look good out there. Okay, Layton Hayden had 4 points, 3 for Cam Coots, couple for Maribel. I was impressed with Gavin Fanjoy, ended up with 10 points, and Wyatt Mitchell with 11. 4 for Emmett Apple with 4 with 11. 2 for Jack Coots for that 35 points. Wyatt Mitchell fouled out. Gavin Fanjoy had 4, so we'll go to Gardiner next. That's 35 points. A couple guys led them. Brady Atwater had 17, 15 for Trace Moody, 5 for the Caps of Pizza Award winner Anthony Rivera. Good rebounding out there. 3 for Brady. 3 for Brady Peacock. 2 for Alex Roy late off the bench. 1 for Ben Tovey, fan favorite off the bench. Eli Manning with 2. Isaac Marcos with 4. 4 for Nick McKay, and Levi Simmons with 4 for their 60 points. So the Gardiner, as I mentioned, goes to 2-game lead over 500 now. They're 5-3, and Erskine goes to 4-5 on the season.
Thank you, Dick. As Dick told you, Anthony Rivera is our Caps of Pizza player of the game. A lot of off-the-book type plays for Anthony. He did a great job on the boards. And defensively, always a stalwart for the Gardiner Tigers. And Anthony is our Caps of Pizza player of the game. Well, that's going to wrap it up. We'll take a couple of days off. We'll see you right back here at the Jab on Tuesday night. We're on the air about 6:15 for the Gardiner All Sports Boosters pregame show. Until then, for all of us here at Munsing Media, so long, everybody.